Imagine living in a world where your happiness is not tied to the actions or feelings of others. A world where the validation you seek doesn't come from longing glances, missed calls, or thinking of you messages. This isn't a utopian fantasy or a tale from ancient history. It's a state of mind that you can cultivate today. The philosophy of Stoicism, a timeless guide to resilience and inner strength, offers a pathway to this independence. Stoicism teaches us to detach our emotional well-being from external circumstances and instead find peace within ourselves. But how does this ancient wisdom connect to the modern desire of wanting someone to miss you? Let's dive in and uncover how you can use Stoic principles to shift this longing into something far more empowering. In the world of love and relationships, many of us find ourselves chasing the attention and affection of others. We convince ourselves that their validation holds the key to our happiness. But what if there was another way? Stoicism offers a surprising perspective, a counterintuitive approach to love and connection. By turning our focus inward on self-improvement, emotional independence, and embracing the present moment without attachment, something fascinating happens. We become stronger, more grounded, and as a result, more naturally attractive to others. In today's video, we'll delve into the Stoic way of living and loving. We'll explore how these ancient principles can enrich your life, redefine your relationships, and, ironically, make people miss you, not through manipulation or mind games, but by radiating true self-sufficiency and contentment. So stick around as we unpack this transformative mindset shift. And remember, your support makes all the difference. A quick tap on the subscribe button helps us bring content like this to more people seeking clarity and growth. Stay with us until the end of this video, where every segment is designed to guide you toward a more fulfilled and stoic way of being. Let's begin. Self-improvement. In our pursuit of happiness, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of seeking external validation. We often base our worth on the reactions, opinions, and attention we receive from others, especially when it comes to personal relationships. But what if there was a more empowering, enduring way to find happiness? One that doesn't depend on someone else's approval. The Stoic path offers just that. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, while learning to accept what lies beyond our control, such as the feelings and behaviors of others. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent or emotionless. Instead, it's about realizing that true contentment and self-worth come from within, not from external sources like someone else's attention. Think about it for a moment. When we tie our happiness to being missed or desired by someone, we essentially give away our power. We become reactive, constantly at the mercy of their actions, or their inaction, leading to an emotional roller coaster. But Stoicism offers us a powerful alternative, the tools to step off that ride. By focusing on self-improvement and emotional independence, we create a steady foundation for our happiness, one that isn't swayed by external factors. Cultivating virtue and emotional resilience. By embracing virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, we build a strong, resilient character, one that finds fulfillment in self-growth and personal achievements. This doesn't mean withdrawing from others or neglecting relationships. Stoicism isn't about emotional detachment, but emotional resilience. It teaches us to form healthy, meaningful connections based on mutual respect and understanding, not on neediness or dependency. What's more, when we prioritize self-improvement, we naturally become more intriguing and attractive to others. People are drawn to those who are confident, passionate about their pursuits, and content with who they are. So, ironically, the less we obsess over making someone miss us, the more likely it is to happen, because we're living our best, most authentic lives. Shifting our focus. Instead of seeking constant validation, let's shift our focus inward. Let's nurture our inner world. Investing time in learning new skills, exploring hobbies, and deepening our understanding of ourselves and what we stand for will not only enrich our lives, but also make us more admirable. And yes, more missable in the eyes of others. This journey of self-improvement isn't just fulfilling in itself. It makes us magnetic in the most genuine way. Remember, the Stoic goal isn't to suppress our desires or deny our need for connections. It's to remind us that our happiness and worth don't depend on external validation. By anchoring ourselves in Stoic principles, we create a life of peace, satisfaction, and true independence. So let's embrace the Stoic way, focusing on self-improvement and finding joy within ourselves. Because at the end of the day, that's where true happiness lies. independence, and emotional resilience. At the core of Stoicism is a powerful realization. While we can't control external events, we can control how we react to them. This principle is incredibly empowering because it means that we have the key to our emotional state, giving us a level of independence that is truly liberating. Emotional resilience, according to Stoicism, isn't about numbing our feelings or detaching from the world around us. It's about acknowledging our emotions, understanding them, and choosing not to let them dictate our actions. The Stoics believed in focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. This isn't just a strategy for achieving personal peace. It's a roadmap to cultivating emotional resilience. Letting go of external control. When we stop letting external factors, like the actions of others or societal pressures, affect our well-being, we begin to build a profound sense of independence. This is the heart of emotional resilience. But this independence doesn't mean isolation. On the contrary, it allows us to engage with the world from a place of strength and self-assurance. Emotional resilience in relationships. Think about emotional resilience in the context of relationships. Stoicism teaches that while we can love and care for others, our happiness should not depend on their presence or approval. This mindset encourages us to form relationships based on mutual respect and genuine connection, not on dependency or the fear of being alone. By nurturing emotional resilience, we can enjoy deep, meaningful relationships without losing ourselves in them. Embracing change. Stoicism also encourages us to live according to nature, accepting that change is inevitable. The Stoics believe that our ability to adapt to life's changes is a true measure of strength. This adaptability doesn't come from passivity. It comes from actively aligning with our values, pursuing our goals, and living a life of virtue. Cultivating independence and resilience. So, how do we cultivate this kind of independence and emotional resilience? It begins with self-awareness, regularly reflecting on our thoughts, emotions, and reactions to life's challenges. It involves practicing gratitude, staying present in the moment, and engaging in activities that align with our deepest values. And perhaps most importantly, it means challenging our perceptions, asking ourselves if our emotional responses are based on current realities or old, outdated beliefs. Navigating life's storms. In embracing Stoicism, we learn to navigate life's storms not by seeking shelter in others, but by becoming our own lighthouse. This journey toward independence and emotional resilience is not a solitary one. It's enriched by the wisdom of those who have walked this path before us. As we integrate Stoic principles into our lives, we'll find that our capacity for joy, our strength in adversity, and our ability to maintain balanced relationships all expand in ways we never imagined. Creating a meaningful life. The great Stoic philosophers, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, often spoke of the importance of living a life in harmony with our own nature and the greater nature of the universe. At its core, this means recognizing what truly matters in life and dedicating ourselves to it with purpose. For the Stoics, meaning is not found in external success, wealth, or accolades. Instead, it lies in cultivating virtues like wisdom, integrity, and self-discipline. It's about contributing to the common good, building relationships based on respect, and engaging in a life of service to others. The Stoic path to meaning. Creating a meaningful life requires deep introspection, asking ourselves who we are and what we stand for. It means identifying our values and committing to them, even when it's tempting to follow the easy path of societal expectations. Stoicism provides a powerful compass for this journey, encouraging us to examine not just our actions, but the intentions behind them. Are we acting out of virtue, or are we seeking external validation? Moreover, Stoicism teaches us about the impermanence of external conditions and emphasizes the importance of focusing on what is within our control. This perspective is liberating. It frees us from the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable and redirects our energy toward what truly matters: our own attitudes, choices, and responses. Shifting focus from achievement to mindset. In this way, creating a meaningful life is less about what we achieve and more about how we approach each day and the mindset we cultivate. Embracing a Stoic approach also means accepting that suffering and setbacks are part of the human experience. Rather than viewing them as obstacles to happiness, we can see them as opportunities for growth, resilience, and a deeper understanding of life's complexities. This doesn't mean we seek out suffering, but it does mean we learn from it, grow through it, and move forward with a strengthened spirit and a more compassionate heart. Small acts, big impact. In practice, creating a meaningful life is shaped by both small, daily acts and larger, more significant gestures. It's found in the kindness we show others, the integrity with which we approach our work, and the passion we bring to our pursuits. It's in the quiet moments of reflection, the appreciation of nature, the self-care we practice, and the connections we build with those around us. These actions, grounded in Stoic principles, come together to create a life that is rich with meaning and purpose. The Stoic community. Let's remember that the Stoic journey toward a meaningful life isn't a solitary one. It's a path we walk together, supporting one another through shared wisdom and experiences. By anchoring our lives in Stoic philosophy, we equip ourselves not just to face life's challenges, but to thrive in the midst of them. Through this journey, we find joy, purpose, and meaning in every step we take, letting go of desire for control. The Stoics understood early on that much of our frustration, anxiety, and even despair arises from our relentless desire to control the uncontrollable. We often invest immense energy into shaping circumstances, outcomes, and even the actions of others, only to realize that much of it is beyond our influence. This realization isn't meant to discourage us, but to liberate us from self-imposed chains that tether us to unrealistic expectations. Embracing Stoicism's wisdom on letting go of the desire for control doesn't mean we become passive observers of our lives. Rather, it directs our focus toward the one arena where we can truly make a difference, our internal world. The power within. It is in the realm of our perceptions, decisions, and reactions where we hold genuine control. Here we can cultivate virtues like patience, understanding, and resilience, qualities that lead to true peace. Letting go of control, according to Stoic philosophy, involves deeply accepting the natural flow of events. It's about understanding the difference between our efforts and their outcomes. While we can strive to influence the former, the latter often lies beyond our direct reach. This doesn't diminish the value of effort. Instead, it reframes our approach, putting it in a healthier and more realistic perspective. When we align our actions with our values and detach from the specific outcomes, we engage more fully and authentically with life, embracing flexibility and acceptance. This Stoic teaching encourages us to view each moment as an opportunity for growth and wisdom. It challenges us to question our ingrained beliefs about control, success, and security. Through this process, we discover that our true strength lies not in exerting control over the external world, but in mastering our inner world. In practical terms, letting go of the desire for control means embracing flexibility and adaptability. It means being open to the unexpected and having the courage to face uncertainties with a calm mind and an open heart. It's about learning to respond to life's challenges with grace, seeing them as opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. The transformation of letting go. As we integrate this Stoic principle into our lives, we find that our relationships become more authentic, our stress levels decrease, and our appreciation for the present moment deepens. We begin to realize that control isn't the key to happiness. Rather, balance, acceptance, and inner harmony are. Letting go of our desire for control, as taught by Stoicism, is not about relinquishing our power. It's about reclaiming it in its most potent form. It's a journey toward inner freedom, marked by a profound shift in how we perceive and interact with the world. The journey towards inner freedom. As we embark on the journey of Stoicism, we uncover a life not driven by the external validation of control, but by the internal validation of peace, resilience, and a deep, abiding sense of purpose. This journey reveals that true freedom comes not from shaping the world to our will, but from mastering our inner world and accepting the natural flow of life. As we conclude our exploration of Stoicism and its transformative teachings, it becomes clear that this ancient philosophy offers far more than a set of principles. It provides a way of life, one deeply rooted in wisdom, resilience, and peace. Stoicism encourages us to focus on what truly matters, guiding us through the inevitable highs and lows of life with grace and composure. The exercises and practices we've explored are not abstract ideas. They are practical tools we can incorporate into our daily lives, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth, reflection, and deeper understanding. In embracing Stoicism, we don't just learn to detach from outcomes beyond our control. We also learn to cherish and fully engage with the present moment, appreciating its beauty, its simplicity, and the depth of connection we can cultivate with others. It's about building an inner sanctuary of peace that remains steadfast, regardless of the storms that may rage outside. The promise of Stoic living. The journey towards Stoic living doesn't promise a life free from hardship or pain. Rather, it promises something much more valuable: the strength to face adversity with courage, the wisdom to act in accordance with virtue, and the serenity to accept what cannot be changed. Stoicism teaches us that while we may not have control over the external world, we always have the power to control our perceptions, decisions, and reactions. In applying Stoic principles to our lives, we find that our understanding of happiness, success, and fulfillment evolves. We realize that true contentment does not come from external accolades or material possessions, but from living in alignment with our deepest values and virtues. And in this realization lies the key to a life filled with profound meaning, joy, and peace.